right, we are going to go through the old Thundercat today. I got to go get some parts. I called my guy. He says he has all the stuff that I need. I got a sled salvage not too far from here, and I'm going to head down there and get some goodies. We'll see how that goes. I have a ton of projects I should be working on. I need to fill the wood bin. I've got that supercharger there. That's supposed to go on there. But it is December, so we're worried about the sled. And my little team of dogs, I got a few of them left. So hopefully I get the sled going so I don't have to have a dog sled and everything will work out fine. All right, there's the big cat. We're going through it here. We got a little bit of snow, not a bunch, but it's time to get her ready. Got the carburetors off. Got the intake boots off. These are the ones that I replaced last season, and as I was moving stuff around, I noticed little cracks like this. I don't know how good you can see that. And then I started wiggling stuff around, and these are just junk. So I'm glad I caught that, and we're gonna go get OEM boots and a whole bunch of other little things, and I'll take you guys along for the ride to one of the coolest snowmobile salvages I've ever been to, and yeah, we'll get her done. Parts are in. Let's go down to the old sled salvage and get us some parts. I got my intake boots back from the old sled salvage, and these are just nice and firm and everything's solid on these. That's like the OEM style. But you see the back sides have their little reeds, and that doesn't work because I have performance V-force reeds and we don't need those. So I'll show you what we got to do to get this off. All right, so we want to cut those off without damaging the outer edge. So I've already done one. Oh, that's how I rough cut them when I first cut them. You can see I cut them with the zip disc very carefully. These are the pieces that come off. And let's see, oh yeah, then this is what they look like after I'm done cutting them. So it was pretty good to let that focus nicely. They have to sit flush. So that's what we're after. So basically I use the death wheel, zip disc, put on my face shield because it's a rubber show, and then I take my angle grinder. And you can see that's the piece I use. I cut that off. I kind of custom made myself my end there so I can get right in there. And then I just do the finishing touches. And so far so good. I got one done. I got a couple more to go, and let's get her done. All right, as I look outside, it is snowing. Perfect. So we got sleds to work on. There's, oh, if you're wondering what the best chainsaw in the world is, that old McCall Pro has taken down more trees than the spruce beetle. So, yeah, there you go. Anyways, back to the sleds. Got Thundercat. I've been wrenching on this thing, and tonight I'm going to get this thing lit up in a couple hours. I don't know if I'll get a test drive in tonight, but first thing in the morning, we're going to be good to go. So I've done a bunch of stuff. Redone, just gone through intake boots, carburetors, just cleaned everything. I took the exhaust off, went through that, cleaned all the sensors, gave me another coat of high heat ceramic paint, and go through the clutches, all that jazz. So yeah, we're gonna get at her. I got the little brother right there, ZRT 800. I've had that thing for a long time, and that is a fast sled. It's a 121 short track, and boy, does that thing make mile an hour. For that chassis, it feels just crazy fast. I think they're 150 stock. This one isn't stock, and it'll wrap that speedo at 120 mile an hour like no problem. The Thundercat, not so much. It's geared down. I've got the 156 on it, and I think it's the drivers that make it geared down as low as it is. At about 500 feet, that thing is at top speed, about 90 to 100 mile an hour. And if I actually want to drag race this thing, I'll have to change the driver. I have another track and another driver for it. I could change some gearing. I got a whole bunch of ideas. But for tonight, we're going to put this thing back together, get it all buttoned up. I got a couple exhaust springs, I got an overflow tank, a couple other little odds and ends I got to do. And we're going to get it off the lift and fire this thing up. All right, we got everything buttoned up, back together. I just lifted up the front here. I was checking my antifreeze level, just topped it up just a touch and made sure there's no air in the lines. And yeah, I got my snow plowed. We're gonna pull this thing around and we're gonna haul this thing outside and see how it runs.